earlier this year, I made this video. Now, within a period of 6 months, I was able to completely turn things around with the help of AI. And now I want to show you guys how I did exactly that. So today I'm going to show you one of the most beginner-friendly methods to make money with AI. I will show you how I turn AI-generated images like these into results like these. Now, I don't want to waste your time, so let's just get straight into the video. Now, I've already done all the heavy lifting. I've literally spent countless hours creating the perfect framework so anyone can come in and follow these exact steps and get results. So this framework consists of 4 stages: where to sell, what to sell, how to create the images, and listing the images. Stage number 1, where to sell the images. When it comes to selling digital products, the best marketplace for this is Etsy. Now, I know what you're probably thinking: who buys digital images? But there are some sellers on Etsy making some serious bread doing exactly that. Like this store, for example, who has over 460,000 sales. And this article says that digital product sales have gone up by 70% in the last 2 years. And that number is only expected to increase. So creating an Etsy store is super simple. Just sign up and you're good to go. Just create an account. You can use your Google account if you want. So now you know where to sell. Let's move on to the second stage, which is what to sell. So we know we are selling digital images, right? But images of what? Cats, dogs, flowers? What do I sell? Okay, so let's break this down. The way business works at its most simplest form is supply and demand. Okay? If we create an image of a dog and put it on the market, chances are there will be way more listings of dogs than there are buyers, okay? Meaning there is more supply than there is demand. However, Christmas is coming around. So what if we created images of dogs wearing Santa hats? All of a sudden, there is way less supply because we have niched down to something more specific. And because Christmas is around the corner, there is an increased demand for these images. So you can see how just a simple idea of, dogs can be sort of upgraded or leveled up to meet the requirements of this. Because at the end of the day, if there's too much supply and not enough demand, the chances of your product selling is really low. Now, I'm going to show you a tool that I used, which makes it easier to find products with high demand and low supply. And that tool is called eRank. The tool I'm talking about is called eRank. So just create an account. I'm pretty sure you get like a free trial. Confirm your email. God damn it. Boom. Continue. So you can create an account for free. The tool I'm talking about is called eRank. Link is in the description. And if you create an account, I'm pretty sure they do like a free trial. Otherwise, it's like $6 or $7. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to eRank and you're going to search up the image file formats, like for example, PNG. Because 9 times out of 10, the file format is listed in the title. So it's always a good start to just search up the file. So for example, so what you're going to do is you're going to search up, there's 3 file formats: PNG, SVG, and JPEG. These are the 3 file formats that are predominantly used on Etsy. And so the most popular one is SVG. And if you search this up, you'll see on average, there's about 28,000 searches for this. I think this is daily. Yeah, every single day on average. Okay. There's around 30,000 clicks on average, but there's 3.5 million listings. This is the competition. So this goes to show how much more supply there is than demand. So what we need to do is we need to niche down. We need to find areas or search results with a high search result and a low supply. For example, off the rip here, we can see Grinch SVG. This search result brings in 7,500 searches and there's only 4,500 listings. So off the rip, we can see there's more search volume than there is listings. Now you got to be careful because there's obviously like copyright and IP, so you don't want to, steal someone else's IP because you could get in trouble. Like Barbie and Grinch are both IPs that are a bit difficult. But even like basketball SVG, for example, 3,000 searches out of 37,000 listings, like that's still pretty good. That's a 1 in 10. 1 in 10. Where if you look up here, you're looking at a 1 in 100 or 1 in 150. So 1 in 10 is decent. Basketball SVGs is not a bad one. Let's see if we can find something better. Bluey SVG, that's going to be Nike SVG, Spider-Man, Pickleball SVG. This one's interesting. All right, so after some searching, I found this keyword, axolotl SVG. And if you're not familiar, it's basically this sea animal that you can keep as a pet. And if you look over here, there's 950 search results and there's only 1,000 listings. So it's about a 1-to-1 ratio with supply and demand, which is really good. So let's get on to the next stage. Stage 3, how to create the images. Now, if you've made it this far into the video and you've found it valuable, a like would be greatly appreciated. Let's get back into the video. So we now know the niche. Let's go into how to create the images. So if we look up the niche on Etsy, I'm going to show you a little trick. Search it up. Okay, we're here now. And what you're going to do is we're going to go to filter. We're going to go to star seller. And then see up here how it says star. We're going to replace that with the word best. If you press enter, now these are the best selling axolotl digital products. So let's have a look. We've got I love you axolotl. Okay. This is giving a good idea as to what sort of products are doing well. Let's actually remove bestseller for now and just go filter to digital downloads. Okay, now I can see that this is a cool product. Now I can see this one looks like it's doing pretty well. Axolotl, this one looks like it's doing all right. This one is doing really well. Axolotl Dreams clip art for creation. And you can see that it is not an advertisement. This is just ranked on the first page. So we can kind of gauge that this is a good product. So if we open this up, we can see the style that is trending. Okay, interesting. You can see that some of it isn't even axolotl art. It's just, bubbles. And, I'd actually say this is AI generated. These images look pretty definitely AI generated to me. And I definitely think we can recreate these. So we can see that this sort of style is doing really well. This art style is selling in this niche. So our goal now is to recreate this art style. Now, when it comes to generating images, I like to use Midjourney, link in description. This is a paid tool, but from my experience, this is the best AI image generator on the market, hands down. So definitely check it out. So I'm going to recreate some of these top selling artworks. Looks like they used watercolor, summer pastels maybe, axolotl. So let's try that. Watercolor, axolotl in summer pastel colors in a clear white background. And to assist it further, I can actually use one of these images as a starting point, as a style reference, and this will actually help get closer to that. So let's try this again. So we can see that the colors are pretty from the first creation, we can see the colors are pretty similar. However, it looks very different, and I think the missing keyword is cute. We haven't used the word cute, so let's try this again. Watercolor cute maybe even baby axolotl in summer pastel colors in a clear white background. Let's give that a go. You can see this one came out a little better. This one's pretty cool. I actually quite like that one. That looks pretty good. Let's see how these, okay, these are looking a lot nicer. So this one's real nice. I think I'd have to probably cut some of this out. This one's pretty nice. This one's nice. Like this, I'd definitely use this one. Now, this is super important. As a new seller, we need to think of ways we can get potential customers to buy our product over our competitors. So one way I like to do this is just by giving more images. If the competitor says 50 images for $6, I'll do 100 images for $6, just to make it an absolute no-brainer to pick our product over theirs. Now, over time, as you get more reviews and sales, you can slowly start to bump up your prices. But for now, it's best to just try and get a few sales. So now we need to create the listing images. I like to use Canva, which is a free tool. I have the paid subscription, which helps in a little bit, but this is a free tool. Now the next step is, I really like this image. For the purpose of the video, I'm not going to create 60 images, but I'm just going to go step by step into each kind of section. So let's use this one. Now let's go into the listings. So we're going to go into the listings now, and we're just going to show you some examples of some past listings that I've done, just to give you guys an example of what it should look like. So this is one of my listings that I did recently, which is watercolor clip art, cute dinos, 114 PNG. So you can see I've stated how many images there are, and I've given a good range of different sort of styles and what you can expect to see in this listing. Now, what you want to do is you want to show, how I like to do it is I like to show my best pieces at the start. And then in the second one, I like, if it's a big bundle, I just show them more images of what they can expect. And then I like to show them, you know, how high quality the image is. I like to show them, you know, the sort of ideas. I like to get them excited about what the possibilities with my art. And then I also like to throw in a good review, you know, like this is one of the reviews that a customer left behind. And I think it really adds legitimacy to your store. Now that you know what the listing should look like, let's go on to the description. So as you can see with the axolotl designs, they write everything here. This whole chunk, right? And what I like to do is I like to just copy this. And hang on, I'm not copy pasting it. I go into ChatGPT and I just write, I am looking to create a product description for axolotl SVG. And then I would list some of the kind of qualities of it. So I'd say high quality, PNG format, you know, watercolor, pastel color, pastel, summer vibes. And then I would say a great example of a good description. Sorry, that's dumb. An example, and then I would say an example of a good description is, and then insert your competitor. Boom. Now let's see what they say. Boom, I like this one. Introducing Axolotl Bliss, a delightful set of 20 high quality. So you just put in the number here. You just edit it. But I would use just this. Boom. Download instruction. This is perfect, literally perfect. And I just remove this with 60 because you're gonna double what your competitors got. All you gotta do next is list it. So now that you have your listing images and your description, the last thing that you need is the tags. So we're just gonna use the tag that we found on eRank, which was Axolotl SVG. And then we're gonna use other sort of tags that just relate to our product, like watercolor, PNG, SVG, JPEG, and so on. And boom, you're done. You post it, and that's it. And there you have it, guys. That is your guide for how to sell AI images online. Thank you so much for watching to this point. I tried really hard to make this as beginner friendly as possible, so I did leave a few things out, but if you enjoyed the video and you want to see a more in-depth guide, please leave a like and a comment, let me know. And I run a free AI community for anyone who is interested in making money online with AI. It is completely free to join. Just click the link in the description and I'll see you in there. Peace out.